Hello everyone, and welcome to my first ever guides to the intro of King of Avalon. My name is FriendlyDM2, and today we're going to be going through the intro of King of Avalon. As you can see, we have just started a new game where Elaine is starting to talk about what is happening currently. We're going to progress through the game to where we are released to do as we please. It's a little bit further into the game, so simply follow the tutorial of the game and you should get to the point where we're going to gut in. So, one moment. Alright, after the cutscene where Draka is defeated by Morgana, you are released to do as you please in the game. The camera sets you right here next to the hospital, making you think that you need to actually go there right away. However, in order to go as fast and as efficient as possible, instead we are going to be going towards the range and the stables. We're going to train additional troops, because if you go for the hospital right away, you're not going to be able to finish that mission. We need a little bit more power. Training more troops will get us that power. So once you have made your range, go to your stables, range, barracks, and you're going to make as much troops as you can. While all of these train, we're going to pick up all of the people down here. As you can see, there's quite a few extra troops which we can get off the ground right now. The short bowmen will just get added more and more. We're going to wait a small moment until all of these troops are trained, and then we're going over to the hospital. While we're waiting, you can definitely look over right here to watch your tribute and gather up as many goodies as you can. This will take a little moment every time. Right now it requires 2 minutes. While you wait, another great tip for beginners is, rather than waiting until later, look for an alliance right away. Getting an alliance right off the bat can give you a boost in construction, and that is exactly what we want. So we're going to click the alliance button, join alliance, and you can either go for an alliance which has apply only, or you can go to one which has recruit only. If it says right here that you can go into a recruit, you can just join right away. You get some golden coins, you get access to the store, but most importantly, you also get a couple of buffs you can go for right now. Alright, as these things are going, we're going to wait a small 2 minutes until all of our troops are trained. Or additionally, you could try and speed up the process. You should have gotten a few 1-minute speeding train-ups from the game itself, and the tributes gave us some 5-minute speed-ups as well. You can use the speed-ups right now if you want to go as fast as you can. You'll get way more speed-ups later on in the game. So we're going to use our speed-ups right away. And also, while we're going to do more things, continue training. Always continue training. There we go. Now that we have additional power, we're going to face off against the enemies right here. We have our heroes charging in, and now that we have additional troops, we should have more than enough power to take care of what is here right away. As you can see, easy victory. A few more things get unlocked for us by doing this. As you can see, this entire area gets renewed, and everything looks grand. There's a whole lot of good things we can go for right here. The first thing we want to go for is the university. We're going to repair it, and we're going to get access to research. We'll also find Merlin here. You can just skip right through it or read it if you would like to. Merlin instructs you that there is a dragon egg which you can go for. Rather than going for that, we're going to start up our research. One of the first things I can always suggest going for is going into the combat section and researching extra March slot. That is going to be great for extra gathering, sending out additional troops to take on monsters, and it takes a long while, so it can run while we do other things. For the next part, we're going to be needing even more troops, and while we train those troops, we can continue constructing the rest of our kingdom. What I usually tend to do is to go for level 3 on pretty much all of my buildings. So we're going to repair our wall. Our wall's now level 1. We can repair our hospital. That is fixed up too. Our forts requires stronger level 12, so that's not something we can do right away. We can level our stronghold up, however, to level 3, so that the rest of our buildings can go to level 3 as well. We'll get our increased march capacity, which will allow us to send even more troops into battle, which is great for later on. So we'll just simply continue upgrading our different buildings until they match the level. It'll increase our power and increase how much we can actually put out there. Our training grounds can get repaired and also upgraded. It'll only take a few seconds, as you can see, which is pretty great. Now, we should have finished our mission. We're going to claim all of our goodies right here. The coins are going to be useful. The speed ups are already pouring in, and a lot of good stuff. In the next chapter, Merlin is going to ask us to direct the camp outside to get a dragon flame orb to get our dragon back. However, before we need to do that, we need to do a whole lot of things first. We need to repair the watchtower. We need to find the orb as well. So first, let's repair the watchtower. It only takes a second, and Merlin should tell us that the dragon flame orb is right there. Now, it shows here that we require 850 powers. If you have done as I said and suggested, right here you can see we have more than enough power to go in there and take down these guys, no problem at all. We'll confirm our win, grab our prize, and hatch our dragon, which is the next step that we're going to be needing to do. It'll automatically direct you there. After a quick cutscene, you can simply name your dragon for the sake of this tutorial. We're just going to name her Dragon, and we'll continue on. There's going to be more and more tasks laid out for you. As long as you keep following the tutorials right here, you can do as best as you can. We're going on to the next chapter already. And then, in order to progress, we're going to be needing to go to level 4 with our strongholds. But right now, we need to fight some monsters according to the missions. And that is exactly what we're going to do. Fighting monsters will allow you to get a whole lot of good stuff, including hero scrolls and experience for skills. There's a lot of good stuff you can get from monster fighting. And in the beginning of the game, your stamina will be pretty much continuously replenished by leveling up as much as you can. So whenever you have a moment where you're waiting for either research or for troops being trained, what you want to do is go out and take down some monsters. The experience will do you good. The items which you're going to get are going to be good for that as well. So, we're going to keep our eyes on that. The next objective is going to be to level up our stronghold to level 4. And there we go. Easy peasy. Our troops are done training. So now that we have a moment to upgrade our buildings, that is something we're going to do. Upgrading your buildings will allow you to train more troops at a time. And better troops. As you can see, this one is taking a little bit more time. So we're going to use that time to collect as much goodies as we can and even start up a new attack. We're going to search for a level 1 monster and send out our troops to defeat them. Equalize and march. Basically, the best thing you want to do from the start of the game is do as many things at the same time as you can. Be as efficient as possible. That way you're going to grow fast, you're going to go strong too. You can occasionally check back over at your research. There will always be a little timer over a task you're currently performing. That way we know what we're doing. We're going to continue our upgrading right here. Only a few seconds, no problem. Additionally, if you feel like you want to go even faster, you can click right here on the little building icon. For now, if you start a new account, you can hire a second team of builders to speed up your progress. You can also unlock them permanently for a cash amount, but like I said, that's a pack we're going to be talking about in another video. We're going to hire, and we're going to continue upgrading. As you can see, 2 at a time goes a lot faster, and it is very good for us to do that. So we'll continue upgrading. Additionally, you can also spend a few golden coins to make these things go by even faster. As you can see, it would only require 2 golden coins or some speed ups. You can click this away to not ask again, and then you can just go as fast as you want. We're going to continue upgrading, continue training, keep a close eye on what is going on the map here. Like I said, do as many things as you want. Right, I believe that is all the time we have for this particular video. This went over the basics of being as efficient as possible by doing many things at the same time. If you want to know more about strategy in King of Avalon, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you again here next time. But until then, bye bye!